Hi lovelies, welcome back to my memoirs and a few pages from my diary. So I believe I started this vlog at around midday. Yes, judging from the shadows from the maze, this was around 12. Now these trees, I think I told you about them from my last vlog. Now that the rains came and they've started growing, and the grass around them has really grown to an extent it's overshadowing the tree from receiving enough sunlight. That's why the leaves have started turning yellow. So I decided to spread the grass out or down. Then later on I'm going to weed them off to make them a bit healthy. And I also remember on this day we bought water. Hey, we have gone back to buying water. I hate this. The rains are fading off. They're not raining as much as they used to, Kitambo. So the little water that I still have in the tank, I'm reserving it for drinking because it's rainwater. The water that I have in the jerry cans, that one is just for doing the other chores, like laundry, which I had done on this day in the morning. I do not like laundry. Let me not say I hate it, but I dislike it. Of all the chores, don't give me laundry. Give me anything else but not laundry. So I did that very early in the morning. Yes. And yeah, this is where I do my dishes nowadays because the other place is very, very far. So I just prefer doing the dishes behind the house. It's more convenient. Hiya, on lunch manenos, that is some leftover ugali. The kids had a lot of maize as snacks and they didn't eat. They were not hungry come supper. So your ugali plus the mkunde, the cowpeas leaves that you've seen, that's left over. I made some rice, fried rice in the morning for breakfast, which is still there, and some leftover beans. So I had a lot of leftovers for this day, and I told myself I'm not going to make anything fresh. I'm just going to deal with the leftovers. So yeah, this is what I had for lunch. I just warmed the food and boiled the ugali. That's usually how I warm the food because I don't have a microwave. So I did it the old-fashioned way. And I just left it there with the little firewood and covered it. Yeah, and later on the kids came and finished it off because it was too much for me. On this day I had planned to harvest some more maize, but yeah, the day went so fast that I didn't manage. So by the time I had the time to actually do the harvesting, it was almost sunset, but I went along with it anyway. Hey, can you see the grass? Just look at the grass, the weeds. This place, hey, when the rains came and everything grew. Everything grew. The grass, the weeds, the maize, everything just grew. But excuse me, I was not able to weed the whole of this place because hey, my back issues. I remember someone from TikTok commented and said that the maize looks very healthy, but acha uvivu, niache uvivu, as in I should stop being lazy, and next time I plant maize I should do my best to apply fertilizer and weed and just make it much more productive than it is. I am not lazy. I am not lazy because I have OCD. I have a bit of OCD. It's not extreme, but it's there. And anybody who has OCD issues tends to be a perfectionist. And most of them don't delegate duties. So I cannot say that I'm lazy as such, but because of my back problems, I limit, the bending, and my health is much more important than a couple of meals. So yeah, maybe next time I will try, but I will just look for manual labor, as in I'll hire manual labor to do that for me. So most of the maize is ready. There are some which are not. So there are areas I haven't even reached in the shamba to confirm whether the maize is ready or not on the other side of the shamba because of how bushy the place is. And I did not know how to know if when to pick maize, but I consulted ChatGPT. By the way, I named my ChatGPT Kai. So Kai is someone who assists me in a lot of things, especially now that I am a newbie in this whole Offgrid thing. So I consulted Kai. Sorry, and Kai told me that if you want to know when maize is ready, there are those two hairs which appear on top of the cob, at the top of the cob. When those hairs are pink, like this one for example, it means that the maize is not yet ready. It's still in the process of maturing. But in a case where the hairs have turned black or a deep shade of brown, or they have completely withered off, it means that the maize is ready. This applies for green maize. I didn't do a lot of research for the hard maize. I don't know what it's called. Kuna green maize and the other one, the other type that you can grind to turn into flour. Yeah, I don't know how that one I don't know how to know when that one is ready. I think I'll just do my research. So yeah, there's some maize which were a bit bad, like that one, the last one that you've seen, for example. But that was the first of, I think that's the first one I've seen that went bad. Everything is okay and fresh so far. This has been quite a journey because we are still very new at planting and harvesting and weeding and all these kind of things. It is a totally new experience for us, and we are really learning along the way. So I can say that I am very, very proud of myself because to reach this point where I can actually harvest maize that I planted with my own two hands with the help of my children, that's such an accomplishment for me, and it makes me very, very proud, and I'm very happy to have some sort of food supply. It is a good thing when you have food in plenty, yeah, especially coming from us. We live hand to mouth. We just buy supplies for a day, so I don't have the luxury of doing a restock or shopping, monthly shopping for now. So having this abundance of maize and having the veggies, that is a dream come true for me, for us, because we've always wanted to be self-sufficient, and with this it just shows that we are slowly getting there, one step at a time. The kids are very, very excited about the maize, and it really brings me a lot of joy to my heart, because the last time we planted maize, that was last year, the kids were not there. They had gone to visit their grandpa in Mombasa, so they didn't get to eat or enjoy the maize. So this time, you can imagine, They helped with the clearing, they helped with the planting. You saw in the previous videos, they really assisted in the process from the beginning, right from the beginning. So at the end of it all, having to being able to harvest and just getting to enjoy the fruits of their labor, this is just a dream for them. They have never done this before, same way as I. So yeah, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful feeling, and it's something that it's just wonderful. Sorry, I'm out of words, but it's just a wonderful feeling. A good harvest. This is what I managed to get. I didn't get each and everything. I think I'll just be harvesting bit by bit, according to need. Yes, because the other place is also very bushy. So when I'm done with these ones, I can go and add more and also leave the rest to mature. So we are very glad that we have food. This is breakfast, this is lunch. The kids insisted that they carry the maize to school for lunch. Imagine. I think they just want to show off to their friends that they also planted maize. Yeah, so that, because it's a real thing here, it's a vibe, and if you're not in the trend, you're left out. So we are very grateful, we are very thankful. We had a good day, and yeah, I'm going to roast some for them to eat after supper, and then we can do the rest tomorrow. So thank you so much for staying with me. See you in my next one. Bye.